Now, assailants set off an explosive and opened fire in an attack on Wednesday on the premises of Turkish state-run aerospace and defense company that killed 4 people and wounded several others. Here's another detailed report.
Look how people in extreme agony take cover to save themselves. After an explosion followed by gunfire is heard at Tusas, the Turkish defense company, sees emergency vehicles doing rounds. Tusas, which specializes in designing, manufacturing and assembling both civilian and military aircraft, sees people gathered outside hospital. The Turkish minister Ali Yerlikaya has announced death of 2 of the attackers who wounded about 14 people. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, 2 people with assault rifles and a backpack arrive at an entry to the complex, then detonate an explosive device next to the taxi, causing panic.
Now, amid the Russia-Ukraine war that's been raging on for over 2 years now, there's a statement that's coming from the White House. In fact, this is a statement that's coming from John Kirby, who's claimed that US believes that at least 3,000 North Korean soldiers traveled to ship to Russia's largest Pacific port in early mid-October. There's high probability that these soldiers may enter into combat alongside the Russian military, and if they do so, then this development would demonstrate Russia's growing desperation in its war against Ukraine.
Amid Russia-Ukraine war at its peak, John Kirby, national security spokesman, has made a big announcement. He has claimed of US believing that about 3,000 North Korean soldiers are undergoing training in eastern Russia and they might engage in combat against Ukrainian military.
I think, as you have all heard earlier this morning, we have seen the public reporting indicating that North Korean soldiers are traveling to Russia to fight against Ukraine. We're working closely with our allies and partners to gain a full understanding of this situation, but today I'm prepared to share what we know at this stage. We assess that between early to mid-October, North Korea moved at least 3,000 soldiers into eastern Russia.
If this happens, then it would demonstrate Russia's growing desperation in its war against Ukraine. John Kirby further called this as a sign of weakness, not strength on the part of the Kremlin.
For the time being, we will continue to monitor this situation closely. But let's be clear. If North Korean soldiers do enter into combat, this development would demonstrate Russia's growing desperation in its war against Ukraine. Russia is suffering extraordinary casualties on the battlefield every single day, but President Putin appears intent on continuing this war.
Now, Russia and North Korea have denied the troop movements. Remember, viewers, in June, they signed a major defense deal to provide immediate military assistance if either is attacked. Now, US Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin has also supported Kirby's statement and has claimed of sharing evidence.
We are seeing evidence that there are North Korean troops that have gone to Africa. Now, what exactly? Excuse me, not Africa, but Russia. What exactly they're doing, left to be seen. These are things that we need to sort out. We'll have more for you on that later. But yeah, as we continue to look at this, there is evidence that there are DPRK troops, in Russia. So.
Doubling down to Kirby's statement, Park Sung-woo, South Korean lawmaker, has confirmed presence of North Korean troops in Russia.
현재 추가적으로 1,500여 명이 더 파견된 것으로 보인다. 그래서 이제까지 러시아로 이동된 총 북한군 규모는 약 3,000여 명으로 판단하고 있다라고 하는 것이고요.
Will NATO now back Ukraine?